On the point of rewards, there's two different ways that we can be rewarded. The first one is called intrinsic motivation. And what intrinsic motivation means is that we are motivated to do this thing because we want to. The thing itself is the reward. We also call this autotelic activities. The activity itself is the reward. I think a great example of this is dance, right? Whenever you go dancing, there is no goal in dancing. You're not trying to dance towards somewhere. You're not trying to accomplish something with the dance, unless you're doing it competitively, which we will talk about in a little bit. But most of the times, dancing is the experience. We're doing dancing just for the sake of dancing. So intrinsic motivation is doing things because we want to do them, just for the sake of doing them. They align with our values, they align with who we are. For whatever reason, we want to do the thing. Now, extrinsic motivation is when we are rewarded from the outside. There is something else that is causing me to do this. So instead of dancing because I want to dance, I am dancing because I want to win this competition. Or instead of doing the work that I do because I enjoy doing the work that I do it because I want to get paid, right? So there's something else that is causing me to do this behavior. It's not because I want to do it. The activity itself is not the reward. There is something else that makes me do this activity, that makes me do this behavior. Both of these forms of motivation have an important role. But generally speaking, I would say try to get as much intrinsic motivation as you can, right? We want to be doing things because we want to be doing things. I believe that life is fundamentally playful, and I think we should try to play as much as we can. One of my favorite quotes by Naval Ravikant: do things that look like work to others, but feel like play to you, right? We want to play. We want to do things just because it is fun to do things. But sometimes we do need a little extra motivation, and this can be because we get started on something, right? In the beginning, we might not have this motivation straight away, or it could be a powerful cocktail where we have both of these to get that little bit of extra motivation. So I'm both doing work that I love, but I'm also getting paid for it. So we have these two lined up. But as a rule of thumb, I would say only use extrinsic motivation to the degree that you need it to trigger this intrinsic motivation, right? So maybe you need some motivation for the first 30 days of your habit, but then once you've started to feel the joy of working out, or you start to feel the joy of taking long walks, then you can let go of this extrinsic motivation and move completely into this intrinsic motivation.